Hello everyone. Once again, I'm here to talk about coronavirus outbreak and try to understand more what's going on and the things that we can do to be successful in this war, because this is a war. The first thing that we have to do is to know your enemy very well. So what is coronavirus? Coronavirus is basically a severe acute respiratory syndrome, and it's a strain that is coming from the coronavirus family. There are several coronavirus out there, and 7 are known to attack humans. The coronavirus, or the COVID-19, is a positive sense single-stranded RNA virus. It's meaning that it uses a ribonucleic acid as their genetic material. It's formed by 4 structural proteins known as the spike, the envelope, the membrane, and the nucleocapsid proteins. The first 3 are the envelope. They are just covering the RNA and to help her, move around and transport and also get into the cell. How they do it? The S protein is known to have so much affinity with an enzyme receptor of the human cells. This allowing the coronavirus to attach to the human cell. Then the human cell breaks the envelope, and the virus is able to inject the ribonucleic acid, or the genetic material, into the cell, forcing the cell to reproduce or copy the virus. To this virus go and find more cells and infect more cells. This process is quiet, is not alerting the immune system of the human, and takes about 14 days to complete. When there are enough material or enough virus in the body, then is when you start to see the symptoms. It's not clear within those 14 days when the virus start to be able, or the host is able to transmit the virus to somebody else, to another human. But this is pretty clear that before symptoms are shown, the virus is able to be transmitted from human to human. How it gets transmitted? Because it's transmitted because the nose fluids, the droplets that when we sneeze or when we cough goes out. Those can go as far as 6 meters from your face, so can go really far to infect surfaces where the virus can live on, or to infect somebody else. That's why it's so important for people to keep distance and use masks. Actually, the use of masks are not being enforced enough, or people are not being told enough to use the mask, but the mask really help. Even the basic one, the one that you can do at home, will help to keep the virus inside the mask and don't go out to spread. This virus is so sneaky. As I told you, can stay in the body or in the hostess for long enough as 14 days or maybe more. We don't know yet. We are not sure exactly. Being there, reproducing until it starts showing symptoms. So the host starts showing symptoms, feeling sick and this and that. So how to fight? If a sneaky virus like this one, the social distance and staying at home, of course, helps, to hold the transmission. But we need to be sure that this gets stopped. Only one way to fight it, I don't think is enough to really contain the transmission of the virus or the outbreak. We need to have several tactics or strategies to fight this virus and really contain the transmission and be successful in this. I will say that on top of the social distance, that of course is a must, washing your hands and, use the mask, keep social distance when you have to interact with somebody else, and all of that, we should be more proactive, more aggressive, because this is a really aggressive virus. It is a really aggressive enemy, and we cannot be less aggressive than our enemy. On top of that, we should have what I say mobile testing groups for aleatory testing. Groups that goes outside, with say the fire department and police, if doctors or whatever is necessary, or medical staff, to go ahead and start stopping people at the streets and do random testing. When we find one positive case, it immediately gets isolated, separated from the community, and put into treatment. Then we have another group, which is the investigative group. That investigative group will go ahead and start to find out who that person has been in contact with in the last 40 days. Doing that, go person by person and testing those persons, each one at a time. This investigative group will go to the person's house and say, you know what, you were in contact with such and such, and we want to test you now. In case that person gets positive, we'll do the same process again with that person. We go to the cell phone, we'll try to find where the person has been, and we'll try to find who that person been in contact with, and do the same thing over and over. We should have a building or a hospital or a building adapt for this, to start to put all those infected people that are asymptomatic, but they are infected, and start to put in there, receiving treatment, to number one, to be isolated from the rest of the population, so the virus doesn't continue spreading, but also treat that person to recover before get worse. The people that we get out, we take at the beginning when we do the aleatory testing, also is the same process. We just put it aside and start to isolate them and get treatment for them. Then we have the people that is getting really sick, and people that are getting to intensive care. Into intensive care, those are the people that we need to really be more on to help them recover and don't get more fatalities. But at least at the time we are able to identify all those passive infected or focus of infection, we will be able to stop the spreading of the virus. This is the key thing here. Not only one approach. We need to get at least 2 or 3 approaches to find the virus, not waiting until the virus just show up and start to treat people and just count, because what we're going to do is we're going to start counting sick people and then dead bodies. That's basically what it is. I wanted just to share it with you. If any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be here for any questions. And thank you very much. Be careful, stay home, practice social distance, use your mask, wash your hands, and be safe. And God bless you. Thank you all. Bye.